Bruce Young versus Stuart Johnson at table 3.
I'll come here.
What's the question?
Well, they're trying to determine who's going to win, who's going to get the bye.
What bye?
Oh, for regional, who's going to come in first?
It depends if Jaxon wins or not.
Yeah, if Jaxon loses, then one of the other.
His will be usually higher. I don't think they can catch him. He's up by like 70.
What's the next 1-1?
263, and Jaxon has 334. I'm not even sure he can get caught.
70 points. So if it goes south for Jaxon, it's possible.
This is going real bad though. That's a big catch.
Who's in second right now?
Andrew Pollard.
So it could happen.
Yeah,
so
if Andrew wins, then he wins.
Well, yeah, I mean, if Andrew
well,
wins,
they'll both be 2-1, and it comes down to MOV.
Yeah, but if he wins, then he's probably got better MOV than Jaxon. Right?
He's 60 points down now.
So
It's gonna be close.
Does he have to beat him by more than 60 to catch him?
In order to catch him, the easiest is if he tables him. So he'll get 200 points, and Jaxon gets 0. If
he's got ships that'll probably die to Inquisitor and Quick Draw and half points on a big ship. So.
yeah, I'd say
His
he's
stuff's squirrely. Like
probably
on Palpatine, but he's just like
yeah. Adaptive ailerons on the Reaper
playing the
moves.
Reaper after playing the shuttle for a while. With the shuttle, you like
Stop, slow, stop, bump.
Yeah, it's like self bump again, full stop. This ship's just like
It's gone. It goes.
it's like Palpatine hit the midlife crisis. He bought the hot rod. It's just like, what up, boys? Getting out of there.
I'm just saying, if you have all that Empire money, you know you're going to do some dumb shit with it. I'm just saying. I mean, even if everybody needs a day off, you know.
All right, so Jaxon is going to be.
Did you want the rankings? Did you want to see the rankings for your...
Nah, it's fine.
I don't know if you want to talk about it.
Nah. Jackson's in first, Andrew's in second, and everybody else doesn't have a shot. Actually, it could happen. We'll see. So Jackson's going to stay. He's been at table 1 all day, right?
Yeah, Jaxon is a cheater. I thought Ben was the cheater.
Ben is the cheater.
I'm so confused.
It comes down to MOV.
I would suggest not doing that.
So if you win, you win. If you lose, you could lose, but you might win.
Did you hear the part where he said you should probably just win?
Yeah. It's like Happy Gilmore. Oh, I'll just hit it in the hole on the first time. That's way easier.
Can I see one of those big checks?
All right, so let's see. Andrew.
I'll give it a couple minutes to get set up and I'll time it around.
Sounds good. So he has Veteran Instincts, Twin Laser Turret. He has the Havoc title.
Those acrylics that you said were really expensive. They just dropped the price because 2.0 got announced, right? Is that what it was?
For the cases?
No, the acrylics. The Marina, is that what it was? The promo that showed you. You said they used
Oh, the Mirandas, yeah.
Did they drop just because 2.0 got announced?
Yeah, because you can't even use that card anymore.
Oh.
So we got a few at.
There's so many sweet, like, you know, piece down.
Yeah, there's still guys out there that collect them, but they were going for $100, and now they're going for 15, 20. So for the stream, for clarification, so Nick managed to get some spot gloss Mirandas from FFG as prize support. So the winner gets those, or gets one of those. We were just talking about how the secondary market for upgrade cards and pilot cards has declined severely since the announcement of 2.0. So, I mean, there's still guys out there that want that stuff for collection purposes, or to use it in the next 2 months. But I think as a whole, there just isn't as nearly as much as a market as there was earlier. Okay, so back to Andrew's list. So he has Havoc, he has Trajectory Simulator, then he has Genius, he has Harpoons, he has Extra Munitions, he has Thermals, and Guidance Chips. Okay, the next ship that he has is Ezra Bridger in the Sheathipede. And EPT for him is Trickshot. He has R3A2. And crew is Sabine. And then his final ship is the BSF Bomber. Where is it? Here it is. BF-17 Bomber with Crimson Specialist. He also has Trajectory Simulator. He has Bomblet Generator and Deflective Plating. So that puts him at 100 points. Okay, let's take the crits off. And 6 and 2. Okay, so everybody's set up. We're just waiting for the timer to start.
Nice people.
Army though?
Yes.
Army nice?
It's not like the last game where
Good people.
got people shouting at each other.
Oh, that was
my
interesting.
goodness.
I didn't hear what the specific call
Jeff
supposed
was
to
arguing
be, but it was like
that 2
sounds
recon
really
specialists
wrong.
and Janowars gives you 4 focus tokens and an evade.
That sounds very
And
wrong.
everybody disagreed.
Because it's really
Gives you a focus and
And that's all I do. So I will.
Okay. Well, let's see. Jaxon 5 straight boosts probably. And then Nim 1 bank. Ooh. Nim is gonna go for Inquisitor. Quick draw, trundles forward, focuses. Inquisitor, range 1. Or is it even in range? Yes. 3 dice. Target lock all of it for 2. 1 shield. 2. And almost went through. So, depending on how this match ends up, so if Jaxon wins, then he is the champion and the only undefeated in the tournament. If Jaxon loses, then he and Andrew and Steven or Ben, or actually, let's go down the line. So, Jackson's 2-0, Andrew's 1-1, Ben is 1-1, Bruce is 1-1, Steven is 1-1, and then Stuart is 0-2. So depending on the MOV, if Jaxon were to lose, one of the other 1-1s could potentially move up and win. So Jaxon needs to not lose, and Andrew needs to win and win by a lot. No pressure. Ooh. Andrew's a yes. I will trajectory a bomblet out. 1 straight, 2 straight, 3 straight. Ezra. Ooh, turning in towards quick draw, or towards Inquisitor. Doesn't have snapshot, so he doesn't have to worry about that. Just needs to get him in arc. If Inquisitor pushes, then he's going to be double stressed. Inquisitor 1 bank. Oh, Jaxon does not care. So Nim. Ooh. So Andrew bumps. Did a little bit of a bait and switch action. Quick draw will also bump. Okay, so end of activation, bomblet goes off. So you're measuring toward from the bomb that was moved. So 2 on 2 Palp. Nothing. Quick draw. Palp and a bank. Oh, interesting that he put it on quick draw. I thought he might put it on Palp because he'll be able to focus fire. So revenge shot from quick draw. For nothing. But he does establish his fire control system target lock. So regular. And defective plating triggered. So now target lock. A 1 evaded. TLT quick draw. First TLT. 3. So shields down on quick draw. Range 1 from Inquisitor onto Ezra. 3 dice. And spin his target lock. Spin his focus for 2. Spins his focus. Ooh, 2 hot dice. Okay, Inquisitor evades it. So range 2, auto thrusters on quick draw. It's going on Palpatine. 3 dice with a focus. So 1 shield. Reaper range 3 into Ezra. Oh yeah, he got him. 3 dice. 3 naturals. 3. So hit, removes the shield, crit. So it looks like damage sensor array. So, Crimson Specialist ability allows him to place, when he reveals his bomblet, anywhere in base contact with him. Now, he's already lost deflective plating, so the bomber, will suffer any negative effects of a bomblet going off. So stripping shields from quick draw is good because now you don't have any retaliation shots to worry about. Nim still has 2 harpoons. Didn't take any damage. Two shields left on the bomber, and Ezra can't perform actions, which Ezra doesn't. Okay. So Palp adaptive ailerons. So that'll be a 1 big bump. And then manages to get past the bomber. Okay, the bomber. Okay, reveals his dial. Gonna drop it like normal. Interesting. And then stops. Ezra, 3 bank. I think he's still going to be in that bomb's range. Okay, Inquisitor. It's double stressed. Ugh. Does a 3 hard. Keeps both his stresses. Gets a roll. Nothing. Doesn't even need a pop. So is Nim going to trajectory? So that's what the thought is. He's grabbing the 5 straight. launches the thermal. Three hard. He's grabbing the one straight so he can barrel roll them. Not going to fit in there. No. Come on, get out of here. That's not fitting. Barrel out. Yes. Okay. Draw is going to do a 1 bank and not go anywhere. So he's letting the thermal go off, so everybody at range 1. So Sabine's there. Reaper loses shield, takes a stress. Damage on Ezra and damage on the bomber. Okay, and he's holding the bomblet. Okay. Ezra just manages to sneak out of arc. 3 dice on Nim for single. 2 dice. Evaded. So TLT, I bet it's going to be on quick draw. Do it on quick draw. Quick draw? There you go. TLT quick draw, first one. Ooh, just one. Two. So he's popping an evade. Manages to live. Here it looks like it's out.
Range 1.
Yeah, no opportunities for you.
Visier's a name. Hey, hey Dad, C3PO0. Yes, you did.
Okay.
Okay, then range 1 and 2.
So damage onto Scarif.
Yeah, that's nice on the Reaper.
Is 2 damage.
You can actually roll 3
Is it 2 damage or just 1? I think maybe just 1.
like special forces style.
So 4 shields off of Nim.
Yeah, get rid of those focuses.
So next round, what, 2 straight from Ezra, maybe a 1 bank from Ezra. Keep rear arcs in. Question is where you put the bomb from the Crimson Specialist. So if he puts it on the inside, then you want to get Ezra away from that because he only has 2 hull left. So
That's alright. I'm probably gonna get murdered by the aliens. Good to brutal. Yeah. I'm glad I saw Bugs. There's no range 1 front.
So end of combat, gyroscopic targeting, 3 speed straight.
yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna say Ezra 3 straight, Crimson like a 2 straight. Drop a bomblet right about where the Scarif is. Nim still has Genius and Thermals. So for Jackson's side, I bet he probably 1 hard left with Inquisitor. No adaptive ailerons from Scarif pilot, and then quick draw. I don't know where you put him to avoid dying to a bomb. Maybe get 1 bank down and barrel roll away. Okay, so Scarif bumps into Nim. So Bob reveals. So we see a bomblet right in that corner. So if quick draw ends anywhere near any of the bombs, he's going to die. Just because Sabine can end it. So he does fit there. Didn't clip the asteroid. Trying to get Ezra out of range 1 of those bombs. Takes a stretch for going over the debris. Ooh, one hard right from Inquisitor. There's a stress. Nim. No thermal? Or will he thermal now? Genius thermal? Ooh. He could barrel roll down, potentially get out of arc from. Yeah, I don't know that one bank or one barrel roll down will get him out of arc. So the only thing you're going to have to worry about is that attack. The only mod he's going to have will be Palpatine. Okay. Not going to give him the range 1. Quick draw is going to too hard. Okay. So, first 2 on Scarif. So, quick draw dies. So, second bomblet on Scarif. Hit. Crit. Or Sabine. Gonna let it go.
TLT?
Inquisitor?
Talking to
Right.
this guy, Scarif.
Okay.
Is it Scarif Violet? Scarif Days for 2.
One.
For nothing.
Then my shot. Reaper to Nim.
Bomber might.
Oh, that's right. Bomber has a target. I forgot.
Range 2? Range 3.
evade.
Let me finish. It's threat range. Yay.
Alright. Oh, you didn't get that from me. Wait. I only rolled 2 dice.
What was that?
I only rolled 2 dice.
There's 2 stress. Oh, okay. If I had 2 evades on
Yeah,
the first one.
but you rolled. Yeah, you were good.
So, okay. In the NIM?
Yeah.
Right.
Range 2.
Yep. Is that? Is he gonna bump and land on debris again?
Weapons failure.
How much has he got left?
2 full left.
2 left on NIM?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you can't get.
Oh, direct hit.
I
That's
don't know
right.
that he could see it.
And that bomb is gone, right?
And this is gone.
Ooh.
This, by the way.
The carnage seems to be taking place up front this time.
Yeah, they're trying hard. That was a
No, yes, I threw the one.
Thermals is gone. Genius is gone. Still have Harpoon. Deflective is gone. Quick Draw is dead. Now Inquisitor should have 1 damage, but doesn't look like Jaxon has removed his shield from that thermal that detonated. He did assign him a stress.
It doesn't have
Mm. Okay, dials a set. Scarif Pilot. He reveals 2 straight. Nim is out of bombs. Didn't have to worry about those. Okay. Bomber. 1 bank. Removes the stress. And it focuses. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about that. But we're going to see a 1 hard from Inquisitor. Ooh, 1 hard out. Okay, and then Nim. So 2 hard. He's going to keep his stress. Stay out of Inquisitor's arc. He's still in the Scarif Pilot's arc, so he needs hot dice versus cold dice, and hopefully erase the Scarif Pilot before he has the opportunity to attack. So start of combat. Nim has weapons failure TLT, so we should see 2 dice. Blank. Go 1. Palp and evade. 1. And got it. No. Not so much. Yeah, it's still not.
I think this one's out. I just want to be. You got the call last time. Yeah. Hey, wait, hold on.
Trick shot.
It doesn't matter about stress. That's what he controls. No shot from the bottom, and then we got a shot from Reaper.
One. So one left on them. Or two left on them.
All right, Niles. All right.
No, because one is a direct hit. So he has weapons failure, direct, and 1 damage. So he has 1 health left on him.
What do I want to do? Do I want to reinforce back? There's 2 ships in the back. 1 ship in the back. Okay. 6 is. Okay, now you can't barrel roll. You gotta get. Was that your plan to barrel roll and then bump into us? So indecisive. Good? Will you 2 bank my Reaper?
No, I will not 2-bank your Reaper.
That is the Grim Reaper. I sent some irritation stress towards me. Okay.
Okay, 2 bank focus from Reaper. Crimson Specialist 3 bank. Focus. Ezra 3 bank. Okay. Keep our fingers crossed for no crit, no direct. Mm-hmm.
Crit, direct hit, goodbye Ezra. Yeah, I'll take it.
Takes a hit.
Oh no, that was a terrible idea for you to do. Okay. Wait, what? How do you turn around? 2 forward? I think. Yes. You gotta stop first. Then you stop? Okay, you are stressed. It does not matter. Kind of double stress actually, but you're at 2 but you don't care about that. You lost 1? Yeah, as if it matters.
Or he lasted longer than the other 2 matches.
Nim 2 bank.
Yeah, thanks.
Fits right in front of Inquisitor. So moves the stress. He's gonna barrel to get out of Inquisitor's arc. So that leaves it up to the Reaper. But now he can't TLT the Reaper. So primary Inquisitor, range 1, 4 dice. No weapons failure, so 3 dice. One Palp and evade.
There's 1 stress. Alright, Ezra.
Put Palp out there. There you go. Ezra, range 2. So, need a hot Ezra dice. Take a stress for the... Oh! Oh! Got him. Oh, that was a close one. So full health Inquisitor should be down a shield. One of the shields was not removed from the thermal detonator a couple rounds ago. So play that as it lies. Mm,
Stuff like that's so good. Jaxon for
so I think too hard from. So we got a 3 bank from Bob. It's gonna go over the debris. So 2 hard, not 3 hard, or 2 bank, not 3 bank. So it takes the stress. Rolls the dice. Gets nothing. Okay, Ezra. 2 hard. So, what if the Inquisitor did a 1 left hard? So Inquisitor does a 1 hard down. Nice. Turning like a Nim. Focus evade. Oh, that could be perfect. So he's going to bump Ezra, end at range 1. Only shot he's going to take is going to be from the bomber. Range 3 with auto thrusters and an evade and focus, so there's going to be no damage there. Range. Token dice rolls for nothing.
So beginning the combat phase, Masage's ability.
I do have to say that I did move my You said for me to go. You said for me to go. So I assumed you were ready to go. I did not know that. Yeah, but then you didn't do that, so
You should call Nick. It's a TO call at table 2. I will pass on getting involved in that. So we got 2 dials down. I think Just trying to think where he's going to put Nim. Okay, everything's down. Hold on. Just double check, make sure we're not too hard and off the board. Okay, I'm going to see a trajectory bomb. So let's one bank, two bank. So marking Ezra. Put the bank down. Put Ezra back. So he's going to end up on that asteroid. Rolls the dice. Takes a damage. Doesn't have deflective painting anymore. Ezra one straight into it. So Inquisitor hard 1. So I bet Nim holds that particular bomb. So it looks like it's just out of the Inquisitor. Maybe it clips him, but the odds that you kill Ezra and take damage on the bomber is pretty high at that point. Okay, so Inquisitor's bear rolling away. And then pushing for focus. I don't know about that with the Inquisitor. So I think he's still going to be range 3 from Ezra out the back. So he'll be double stressed. For some reason Andrew doesn't want that bomb to go off. TLT on Inquisitor. Auto thrusters, second one. Okay, no damage. No shot from Inquisitor. Ezra range 3. Two dice. Range 1. Evaded. Single. And evaded.
Alright, let's do that.
Okay, so see a 2 hard or 2 or 3 bank out of Ezra. Try to get him out of range of the bomb. Probably 2 straight from. Let's see. Nim doesn't have bombs. No, I think you peel out with Inquisitor. Have it be the only shot that you take is from the bomber. Target lock the bomber, auto thruster. Easily evade your 2. It's getting close.
Yeah. Doesn't look good. Push our hero.
Keeps his stress. Nim goes back. Let's hope that Jaxon didn't do the 1 hard to the left. So Ezra, 2 hard. Okay. 4 straight out of Inquisitor.
I didn't actually. I just knew that if I was anywhere over here, I was in danger. So that's what I was saying. Like, he knows that's my move, so I need to not do that. So I knew you were doing it. I knew you were going to try to stop that.
Turn up the table cam a little bit so you can hear kind of what their banter's like. Go for your weapons failure.
I do have some.
Should mark on that.
Range 1.
Wait, is the... Do I get auto thrusters if you're shooting me from outside your arc, though?
Because might be range 2 in arc.
That's what I'm thinking is, do you have to choose which one you want to use, or?
What? I'm not very clear.
Yeah. Shoot.
Auto thrusters. I have him at range 1 out of arc, but it's range 2 in arc. So he's in my arc, but I'm shooting him out of arc. Auto thrusters reads if it's beyond range 2
Or out of arc.
out of arc. So he is in arc.
I think I don't get auto thrusters.
That sounds good. But
No, I can see. The way it's written, I think I would get auto thrusters. Now the way they probably meant it to be,
that only makes sense that
kind of, but it's not written that way. So I think it's
When defending, if you are inside the attacker's fire arc, beyond range 2, or outside the attacker's firing arc, you may change one of your blank results to an evade result.
so he is in my arc.
I think so. Okay, let's do that. I'd rather risk the damage and not spend time like a pretty answer.
Okay. Yeah. The range 1 for 1. Not my bad.
So, yeah, just an interesting auto thruster interaction. So he's in arc, but range 1 out of arc. So, just ruled that doesn't kick in because you are technically still in arc.
I have 3 far. So, dude, like, I'm amazed I'm still in this as much as I am.
Yeah.
I'm so
It
close
was
to
like,
either one of those.
it was that range one, the 4 natty hits with the Scarab into Nim.
Yeah, that
early. That was
was-
huge. So then, like, Nim took a lot from a primary without any mods. And then I took a chance. And I probably should have.
I believe in you, Ben.
I don't.
I was just kidding. I saw what's going on. I don't believe in you.
It's like a review.
I haven't touched Inquisitor yet.
No.
Didn't I get one from the thermal?
Ooh, so just remember the thermal. There it is.
Okay. Sorry, my bad.
I don't think I paid.
I put the stress down because I was more concerned about the stress.
Yeah, I think you actually can. Okay. That's
You almost just count the stress token as
okay. I didn't. Wow. Damn. That's crazy. I didn't even know that was because I knew you could call for bombs, but that's I guess it's any type of roll dice then, isn't it? Wow. Yeah, I guess better do something. There you go.
Okay. It's another one bank out of bomber. So just a little bump. Ezra, 2 bank, 1 bank, 2 hard bump.
It's incredibly. Thing is, Inquisitor can't do damage. I can order dodge to play, but not really damage.
Get some space. Oh, that's not a green, Justin or Jaxon.
Green's is green.
This one. Yeah, but he doesn't have a lot.
I think he's out of range from Ezra, so he's not going to get double stress. So he can do his green next turn. No target lock for Nim. Try to roll for weapons failure. Doesn't go off. Okay.
Yeah.
No shot from Ezra.
I was wondering if you could do that for one hard. I mean, that Inquisitor's ability, the fact that he can just sit back and keep shots. For the costing, that is
2 dice. Just 1, 4, obstructed.
yeah.
Easily evaded. So win conditions for Jaxon. So right now, 66-0. If you kill Nim, that puts you at 47. So he needs to kill Nim and Ezra. Because that'll put him at 68 and wins by 2 points. Just doable. Three hard from the bomber? Oh, just 1 bank? Got target lock. Ezra, 1 straight. Inquisitor, 1 bank. So the problem is it may be obstructed into Ezra. So a 2 hard out.
Beginning combat. Inside large range 22.
Weapons failure? Nope. Still failed. Ezra double stresses. Trick shots obstructed. No auto thrusters because it's range 2. Spends focus, spends evade. It's 1 auto thrusters evaded. So Andrew, 2 hards up with the bomber, 1 banks to the right with screen left with Ezra, and probably 2 hards away towards Jaxon with Nim. And they did remove the 1 shield from Inquisitor. So there's 2 hard. He already has his target lock. Adds his focus. Ezra. Ooh, 2 hard, so he's going to go for a shot out the butt. Which way did he go? 2 hard away. Okay. No beginning of combat. So Ezra range 1 out of the rear. He's trying to go for his weapons failure 3 times in a row. If that was deflected plating, it would have gone off forever ago. So, hold the ships. Range 2. One gets it. Spends his focus for 1. Shields down on. Maybe a good time to gamble. Let's see. Greens on the Inquisitor's dial. So he has his 1 hards, 1 banks. 2, 3, and 4 straight. So Ezra one banks down. Make sure he has his rear shot on Inquisitor. Three hard. It's going to stay in the rear. It's going to give Ezra an extra shot, extra dice from trick shot if it's obstructed. Too hard from Nim. So looks like TLT range. Is he going to weapons failure again? Come on, weapons failure. 4 times. Or to see if he can barrel roll table right towards Jaxon. Potentially get out of arc or out of range from Inquisitor. Hmm. 7 minutes left. He's going to try it. He fits. Works. He's out of range. Ezra out of the rear. Doesn't look obstructed here. Range 3. So 2 dice. Takes the stress. 1. Auto thrusters evaded. Bomber. Range 3 obstructed. It's getting close. That's the beauty of the Swiss pairing system, is that the longer the tournament goes, the more it equalizes the players.
Yeah, like a big Magic event, you play like 15 rounds of Swiss.
15 rounds of Swiss?
Yeah.
How long does the match typically last in Magic?
An hour, but you play like 9 rounds on day 1. So like typically like the tournament's going on this week, you'll play 9 rounds on day 1, and they'll cut to everybody who. Well, after 8 rounds, they eliminate everyone who has more than 2 losses. And then so you play 1 more round, and then on day 2 you play 6 rounds, and then after the end of those 6 rounds, so it's just 15 total rounds, they cut to the top 8.
Hmm.
So like Sacramento's going on this weekend, they probably have like 15 to 1,800 people. I haven't checked.
15 to 1,800 people playing Magic at once.
Yeah, that's not even a bigger turn. That's not even like a big Grand Prix.
I have no idea.
Name?
Jaxon.
You are up 71 points.
So
I'm thinking that affects his play at the end of this.
So it's possible that he wins by losing. Andrew's second.
He's the one that you're. I am working on an ambassador program for insert building where somebody would come and be down here during the hours we are advertising on the program with some sort of credit and other goodies like food.
So Jaxon is up by 70 some odd points.
71.
71 points. So if he right now Andrew's at 66 points. Let's do this. Let's do a quick bit of MOV math. So okay, so margin of victory. At the end of each game, the player with the higher score adds the amount by which his or her score exceeds his or her opponent's score to 100. This number is that player's margin of victory. So example, Bradley wins the game, destroying his opponent's entire squad, 100 points. Bradley's opponent, Kara, has destroyed 24 points of Bradley's ships.
Jaxon has to lose by 72 and 1.
Yep. Bradley wins by 76, which he adds to 100. Kara loses by 76, which he subtracts from 100. Yeah. So
He needs to beat him by.
Well, it might not matter though.
He needs to beat him by 36.
Like I think I had 6 locked up, and I don't know if I.
yeah, which he is right now.
Yeah, he needs to beat him by 36. Because that would add 36, subtract 36. We can swap the thresholds.
Yeah. And right now he's up by 66. So if Jaxon can kill Nim, he'll destroy 47 points and then win that way. So he'll lose, but then potentially win on MOV. Nim is going to barrel roll in and try to get out of Inquisitor's Arc.
Yeah, he should just try to dodge it. Right?
Yeah. They're going to call you for a judge call because that's going to be close. I've already been up there twice on their table. This to just measure if a ship is an arc. One dice. He's gone. So
I just need 1 through, right?
just needs 1 through. No modifications, just whatever comes out. 1. 2 dice.
Dude, they understand. You know they understand.
Alright.
Well, just to the wargamers.
Yeah. Came down. Now, there's technically a round left. Yeah, they need to get dials down. So Andrew needs to get a dial down, and it's possible that he could destroy Nim, or they got 45 seconds ish. So 3 on 3 dice, no auto thrusters. Andrew got it.
How much was the name worth?
Like 47.
So
Andrew 100, 47.
So, Andrew 100,
Yes, 47.
Jaxon 47.
this is what happened, Jaxon. You were losing. You killed Nim, and then you were winning. If you would lose on points, but you would win on MOV. But by him killing Inquisitor, he solidifies the win both ways. Oh, it's so close. So close.
That was such a fun game.
Time in the round.
That swung both ways a couple times.
I played the beginning pretty bad, but I think the end game I was pretty well.
You played Inquisitor.
Here's one of the ideas that we've been tossing around.